Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Tinubu sent them to plea on behalf of Bode George, explained why APC elders visited Buhari. Hello, everyone. A very one big thank you to you. A few days ago, we reported to you that Yoruba elders visited Buhari with Tinubu, one person who should be there without any contest and what have you, was unavoidably absent. And we brought you that news and reported to you, and Yoruba elders boycotting Tinubu, and we were a lot of people gave comments with regards to that and what has been going on and why that is. One of the APC guys also heard of our news, and they've been replying saying Tinubu was not there. It's not because Buhari has deserted Tinubu after Tinubu assisted him, because Tinubu was one of those persons, to be quite honest, when Tinubu is determined to get power, he goes all out. So when they wanted to unseat PDP in 2015, right from 2011, 2012, down the line, they've been working together and coercing, and Tinubu was one of those persons, if you go and investigate, who really put down the chunk of the money, you see. And it's evident that Buhari does not want Tinubu to succeed him, despite the arrangement and the plans they have together. Buhari will rather want someone else, being a two-time president now, he rather wants somebody else, forgetting about the days where he was, scrapping to become a leader in Nigeria. Tinubu succeeded in deceiving Nigerians, and that's the crime, Nigerians are faulting him for. Anyway, my people, we brought you the news that Yoruba leaders were there, but Tinubu was unavoidably absent. They are trying to explain to us that actually it was Tinubu that sent them to Buhari. That's why he was not there. Let's get on straight into the news so you can get all the details. Tinubu sent them to plead on behalf of Bode George, explained why APC elders visited Buhari. Political clash between PDP elder Bode George and his APC rival Bola Tinubu escalated when Bode George rekindled crisis after claiming APC elders visited Aso Rock to plead with President Muhammadu Buhari on behalf of Tinubu. Chief Bode George, a senior member of the PDP in the Southwest, represented response to a visit by APC leaders to the president at the Aso Rock Villa. Former governor of Ogun and Osun State, Chief Segun Osagbo, and Chief BC Akinde and other APC leaders recently paid a courtesy call on President Muhammadu Buhari at the presidential villa in Abuja without Tinubu. Although the purpose of the meeting was not disclosed, George, in his response, claimed that the meeting was held because of APC leader Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. He said the meeting had a purpose other than what he has openly stated, despite the fact that there was a hidden agenda, claiming that Tinubu's absence during the meeting proved that the meeting was held because of him. He added that the meeting was held to facilitate Tinubu and the apology on his behalf. The APC chieftain advised Buhari not to fall into the deep traps of charging the roots because of Lagos State to sue the interests of some people and other minorities. The former vice chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the Southwest said Tinubu needs to repay the huge sum he stole from Lagos State. So you see, Chief Bode George has not given Tinubu a single breath of air. I mean, he has been on him. All the money, he said, guy, the money you stole, you have to repay it. It was never your money. You stole them. We presented you a video where Bode George was recounting all that Tinubu George has done in the States. How the son has taken over the very first mall that was even built by the British while they were in Nigeria. How he has demolished it, and right now his son Sheyi is just keeping his horses there. And this is not for him. It does not belong to him. So, I mean, Bode George has recounted how Tinubu has positioned his children and his own, all around Lagos, and has not allowed Lagos to thrive. He brought out all the evidences and has told Lagosians to stand. And guess what? Tinubu, finding this very offensive, rather sent message to Muhammadu Buhari to talk to Bode George. And this was the reason for the visit. So they were there to discuss Tinubu's, greed in the whole of of Lagos. How Tinubu has, Bode George really explained in that video, really explained in that video, from even to adverts. So Tinubu's son has taken over the advertisement such that if you want to put anything on billboard in Lagos, if you have not seen Sheyi Tinubu, you cannot advertise. So he really expatiated and explained all the areas that Tinubu has, how he has taken over Lagos and has not allowed the true indigenous and people of Lagos to thrive. How he has established himself and, taken over the whole of Lagos. And guess what? This matter really offended Tinubu. Nobody's word offends him as much as Bode George, because Bode George, age-wise, political-wise and all, and what have you. So they had to, the matter had to get to Buhari. Buhari now called on Bode George for them to look into the matter and discuss further. That's why Tinubu was absent. Bode George, spoke to Buhari saying, listen, you need to call Tinubu to order. All the money he stole from Lagos State, he needs to return the money. So these are part of the issues and some of the very critical issues they had to discuss, where leaders were there. Yoruba leaders and elders were there, but Tinubu was absent. Bode George is saying the meeting was actually to tell Buhari to call Tinubu to order. A single man owns the whole of Lagos. Just name it, from the markets, transaction, businesses. The daughter is the one in charge of everything. When you talk about businesses, there's what we call Iyaloja. So she's the one who takes all the revenues. When people come and they pay revenues here and there, buy tickets and all that, she's the one collecting all the money, all that money. It's not as if they're carrying any maintenance and all that. The son is the one in charge of the billboards, and he's also in the politics, you name it. So there's so much Tinubu has taken from the people of Lagos that Bode George is not really happy about, and has not stopped to express himself and to say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We have come of age, and Tinubu can no longer keep putting soap in our eyes while he used the other hand to take things. So this is why people are not very happy, and the matter had to get to Buhari, and Buhari is, he has not really said anything concrete. Does he say anything anyway? So Tinubu was explained that it's not as if he was absent, it's because of this, that. That's why he was absent from the meeting, and it was for a good cause because of ABCZ. Anyway, my people, it's happening. This is what is going on currently in Lagos State, where elders needs to stand up to Tinubu. They need to stand up to Tinubu and tell him the truth and call a spade a spade. It is high time that, Lagos State move forward with all that is coming to Lagos State. With just one man sabotaging everything. And if you don't bow, you don't drink from that concussion, you cannot be anything in Lagos State. That time has come to an end. Anyway, guys, leave us a comment. We'd like to hear your thoughts on this matter. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.